Hi.
Hi. So Patrick's back
Yeah.
from Finland.
Yeah.
I wish we could talk more positively about that, but
That's great.
we're here to talk about Tammy, and there's a word I want to use, but YouTube won't let me advertise this if I don't swear for 30 seconds. So I'm going to start a timer. What was the mood you described as we left the theater?
I felt like we were walking out of a funeral. It was very solemn.
That's an apt description.
Yeah.
Look, it's with me and Patrick. You know how this review's going to go.
Why can't YouTube let you swear for 30 seconds?
Because it's how the advertising works is it just plays the first 30 seconds of the video. So if I have saying bad words at some point in that 30 seconds, they're not gonna let me advertise.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 30 seconds over. This movie fucking sucked. God, this is fucking bad. I know you liked it. Like, I don't even have to ask. I know you did. Okay. I'm gonna use a word. I don't like this word. In fact, I hate this word. And I almost never use it. Except for cases like this. Tammy is a fucking cunt. Alright? From frame one, she's an insufferable human being. Absolutely insufferable. Almost everyone in this movie is an insufferable human being. Except the lesbian couple at the end, because I actually like them. Retort?
No, keep on going. Get it all out. Get it all out.
You're saying that's
drain the well.
You're saying that so I won't murder you when you start speaking. Okay. You want to talk about a fucking mean-spirited movie? Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like I'm damaging you with my words.
I've never seen you this angry before.
Even Tyler Perry didn't do this to me.
Yeah, this is.
I'm sorry. These are awful people. Awful people. Dear God. And we're supposed to root for this woman. She has no redeemable qualities whatsoever. None. I'm sorry, even the part where we're supposed to support her, I'm like, no, fuck you. You haven't done a single good thing in this movie the entire damn time. Even the part that's in the trailer I didn't think was very funny, it was still better than the rest of it. It didn't even appear until over halfway through the movie. I liked Susan Sarandon fine. Until we got to see in the third act, in which case she becomes completely irredeemable.
Keep going. This is good for you. This is good. Tell them how you really feel, Michael.
God. Oh. Oh.
Do you want some licorice to make you feel better?
I want liquor, is what I want. Unless it's laying with scotch, I'm not interested. Yeah, that's the case I should not be in a car. That's a whole nother thing. By the way, speaking of alcohol, God, I fucking hated this movie. And I didn't really hate it that much. Like, I thought it was bad, but then it kept getting worse and worse as it went on. Like, there was a point where it's like, okay, maybe it won't be too bad. And then to get the third act happen, like, oh my God. Screw this movie. And the fucking romance. There was no romance. Like, I didn't buy that for a second. There's no way anyone would ever put up with anything that happens to no one would buy into this Tammy person. No one. They have to be a complete moron. Like, well, just a complete moron and even get close. No. Guys like that are smarter. I'm sorry. No. Does not happen. God.
How did this compare to other movies you've seen this year?
I mean, it's been a while since I've gotten this angry over a movie. It's not one of the worst I've seen so far this year.
Okay.
But there's just something about awful characters that they make the focus. that really sets me off. This character is just not redeemable. She's not a good person. No matter how hard the movie tries to convince me. It's the Adam Sandler effect. Nothing you do or say will convince me you're a good person. So stop trying. You're not going to succeed. In fact, how long was this fucking movie?
Just shy of 2 hours.
2 hours of nothing. This movie's completely pointless. There's no plot. There's no purpose. There's no need for this to exist. I want to like Jenny McCarthy. I really do. In reality, I think she's a decent person. I have yet to see her in a role that I actually fucking respect her for. This is not helping. She's... Alright, just get it out there.
I'm letting you... This is probably good for you. Talk about your feelings.
Stop talking about my feelings. This is ranting about Tammy.
And just you get it out, buddy. Get it out. All this stress, just relieve. We could do some yoga afterwards. And you know what we're going to do after yoga? I'm going to go back and see that movie again because I actually really liked it.
I know you did. And I couldn't tell you were laughing way more than I was. I think I maybe snickered once.
And I'm not just poking the bear. I'm not doing it just to piss you off. If it was not a good movie, I'd say so, but I thought it was pretty good. It was good for what it was. It wasn't gonna go be a genre-defining movie.
I don't expect it to, but I expect it to at least have redeemable characters.
I thought it was really good. Well, Tammy was redeemable.
No,
she was the flawed hero.
But hero of what? She doesn't do anything.
She was a great character. Susan, let me throw this out there. Susan Sarandon, at her age, I don't know how old she actually is still an incredibly attractive woman.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay, yeah, I thought we were gonna come to blows on that one. Okay.
I like Susan Sarandon fine.
I love Susan Sarandon.
I just think she also becomes an irredeemable character at the very end.
I think the movie was about flawed people.
It wasn't about anything.
And I really enjoyed it. I think, okay, here's where I think the movie went wrong. I loved it.
You mean it by its inception?
What was that?
I said you went wrong. I think this.
No.
When someone said, "Hey, let's make a movie with Jenny McCarthy being an incredible redneck jackass for 2 hours."
Let's point out that Jenny McCarthy, I believe, wrote this movie, and this was her first feature length where she's the center of attention, which is good. This is the first one where it's the center. She's the center of attention.
No, it's not good. That's what we have.
She played second to Sandra. Was it Sandra Bullock in The Heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock in The Heat. Bridesmaids, she was a secondary character. Other movies, she's been given a secondary character. This was her first time to shine in a feature role, and for what it was, and for her style, I think
she's approaching dangerous levels of Adam Sandler territory.
She knocked it out of the park.
No, she did not. Don't give me that goddamn bullshit. This is like the laziest performance I've seen Jenny McCarthy do, and I didn't like The Heat either. I thought she did better in that than this. She's not trying for shit. She's basically even as much as Adam Sandler did in Blended. All right, the same level of effort, which was none. She has the same goddamn facial expression the entire goddamn movie, which is this. For 2 hours. She looks like a goddamn who.
I liked her in the movie. Here's where I think it went wrong. I think that Jenny McCarthy's, absolute strength is in dialogue. The dialogue in the movie...
It's not good dialogue.
No, I disagree. The dialogue in the movie just knocked it out of the park.
It's not good dialogue.
It was brilliant dialogue.
No,
what I was upset
brilliant.
About... What I was upset about...
Do you really call it brilliant?
Yes. What other movie can pull off that style of dialogue? That
Hot Fuzz!
I've never seen Hot Fuzz.
20 times better comedy.
Oh, well. I've never seen it. I wish...
Hell, Mighty Python did small talk better than this.
But that's a different kind of small talk. I think she's perfected this kind of awkward,
No, she hasn't. It's because it's not funny. It's not a character. It's just her being obnoxious.
Really funny.
She's horrible to everyone.
Really funny.
To everyone. She's a horrible person.
The only thing I think the movie did wrong is I wish it didn't follow the standard road trip trope, kind of we're going on the road trip with the two people who fight together, because that's been done before.
This whole movie
dozens of movies
done before.
I think her style of dialogue is just really, really, really good.
It gets old. It feels like it's improv. And it's like, there's a good way and a bad way to do it.
I disagree. I thought it was really strong. It was just, the only thing I wish it did something else besides the standard road trip. I wish it came out with, I think that's the reason why The Hangover was such a successful comedy. The first one is because it took that, like, you know, not bromance, because that term was, I think, after, but it took that, like, group of guys comedy, but it did something completely different in terms of the plot, and I feel like...
At least Hangover had a plot.
That's the thing, is I feel like this could have done something else besides the road trip, because that's been done to death in other movies.
Well, it's like, if you honestly, like, try to explain the plot of Tammy, all you really is, like, she gets in a car with her grandma, they do random stuff, and they go home.
Mm-hmm.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
And then go on another road trip.
It's like Bad Grandpa again.
Oh, God. Thankfully, I didn't see that.
Oh,
but
that wasn't bad.
But like, it's just there's no plot. There's no good characters here. It's completely inconsistent. Like, I'll give you a good example. There's a part in the movie where they randomly bring up the fact that, like, I think Jenny McCarthy can act. She just picks shitty roles. Like, and the fact that she wrote this makes it all the worse as far as I'm concerned, because clearly she can't write either, because there's no clear... It's not the fact there's lack of a story structure. I see movies that can do that and do it well. Hell, the freaking Coen brothers basically made a career off that in some of their movies. Like, The Big Lebowski is basically a movie about nothing. Mm-hmm. But even that has more of a plot. Mm-hmm. But, like, there's a part where they're in a diner, and out of nowhere... Jenny McCarthy just blows up on her grandma about how she apparently abandoned her in a room somewhere when she was 10, and then they resolve it later, and it's never brought up again. They resolve it 10 minutes later. They don't talk about it ever again. It's never brought up. There's no even lead up to it. They just bring it up. It's like if I was talking to you and said, well, you killed my father, and you said, well, I'm sorry. And I said, oh, that's okay, and that's it. That's basically the extent of this whole drama scene. It doesn't add anything. It's completely dropped 5 minutes later.
No, they resolve it at the end of the movie.
No, they did. Resolve it 10 minutes later when they're in prison, and that's it. They dropped it after that. They're in the cell together.
Oh, yeah. That was at 10 minutes? No, that wasn't 10 minutes.
It was
like
about
half an hour.
No,
later.
It was like 10, 15
like
minutes max. Because then she leaves her at the diner, she comes back, they get arrested. That was 15 minutes max.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe. But I think they resolved it. They brought it up, they resolved it. It wasn't supposed to be an integral plot point.
Well, it's supposed to add character, but there's no character. It doesn't add anything. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't add any depth to anything. I mean, one of their parents were bad people, but they seem genuinely like good people. So, leaving her with her parents seemed perfectly fine. In fact, they don't even mention that they were like best friends when Tammy was a kid either until that moment. And again, it's never brought up again.
Yeah.
It's lazy.
Yeah.
It's lazy plot device writing for a movie that has no plot.
I feel like the plot could have been developed, but I feel like the strength lies in Jenny McCarthy's dialogue and her ability to just write and improv and act in situations and just make awkward tension funny, which is something that a lot of movies can't get right.
Maybe that just comes down to whether you like Jenny McCarthy or not.
Oh, I love her.
Okay, maybe that's why you're a bit more forgiving in this case.
I love her, and I love Susan Sarandon too.
I like Susan Sarandon fine. Like I said, I don't have a problem with her until the moment in the third act, where again, like, oddly enough, the only people I really liked in this movie, like, I liked Susan Sarandon fine at the start.
Yeah.
Because I at least felt she was putting an effort to making something of the performance.
Yeah.
And to her credit, she did the best she could.
Yeah.
But there's a part towards the end of the movie, to be fair, her character was completely right. Basically, she gets really drunk at, like, her cousin's mansion. I love the cousin, by the way. I thought the cousin was great. She was my favorite character. She just liked to blow stuff up, and she actually was smart, which was refreshing for this movie. Because I can only look at dumb rednecks for so long. But, and then she gets drunk, she gets on the microphone, and she just basically starts calling her granddaughter like a fat loser and just all these horrible things. And she was absolutely right. Did you hear that too?
Yeah.
But she was absolutely right. But that doesn't make her any less of a bitch for saying it.
She was hurting Tammy's feelings.
Like, I'm just saying, no one gets off clean on this. I mean, she was right that Tammy was kind of just quite frankly just a loser. But that doesn't make her a better person for saying it. She's still just as awful for saying those horrible things.
That's what that was. Because that was her rock bottom. She hit rock bottom.
And then again, the movie acts like, well, she was drunk. No, I'm sorry, because when they're drunk, that's when the truth comes out more. So
yeah, but that's where she hit rock bottom, and that was an integral plot point.
But then again, it's not. Again, it just kind of dropped. It never comes. It comes up once.
No, it isn't. It's not dropped because then at that point she goes into the hospital, and then from the hospital goes into rehab.
No. She went to the hospital because she didn't take her fucking diet. Oh, but by the way, she's diabetic. And again, that's brought up sparingly. So it wasn't because she hit rock bottom. It's because she didn't take her fucking medication. That's why she went to the hospital.
But from there, then she goes to rehab.
Which we don't see. It happens off screen, and by the time we see her again, she's perfectly okay.
But she acknowledges it. So that
she acknowledges it as she's getting carried away in the hospital. Another plot point settled within 10 minutes. And then, again, it's not brought up for the main conclusion of the movie. If you're going to bring something like that up, do something with it. I mean, that's kind of like explaining what I'm saying. If I wrote a script.
Yes. We're still waiting on that, by the way.
To which are you referring?
To the script you're going to write.
Fair enough.
I mean, you're gonna have a team of people tear that script to shreds.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a day when I can make shitty movies like this, and asshole critics like me can tear it to shreds. That'll be a glorious day for me. Then my life become full circle. And plus, I'd be in movies, so I wouldn't be in this fucking car anymore.
Yeah, so then you would be the big shot movie star, and you got some other little kid, some kid.
Look, it's I don't blame. I think Jenny McCarthy can do better than this. But to me, it feels like an incredibly lazy effort, and that frustrates me.
But it's still early on in her career. It's a step up.
That's not an excuse.
It's a step up from
That's
the
not
heat.
an excuse. I mean, look at Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Name one bad movie. Name a bad movie as bad as this that he's done.
I don't know.
Exactly, because he's smart when he comes of picking his fucking movies. There are actors who are way better, who are much smarter at picking their movies, who don't fall into the stupid comedy crap. Now, I understand acting is hard.
Yeah.
I understand it's hard to make business, but if you're writing the script, you have no fucking excuse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Adam Sandler. Because you've done this so many damn times. It's the same effect. Whereas, I'm just going to make my character wacky and outrageous. Now, I'll make the laughs, even though we don't have to worry about actually making our character likable or have any kind of depth. I'm not looking for Casablanca, but I'm looking for something redeemable, something I can like about any of these characters. The only reason I even liked the lesbian couple at the end was because they were the only ones that had, a decent head on their shoulders. The only one when they say, hey, grow up. It's if I wanted the movie to be about them, I like them a lot better. Or hell, just make it about Susan Sarandon. At least her character had fucking problems. Like alcoholism and stuff like that. That's something you can actually, and quite frankly, she was funnier. For the few times I laughed. I'm really angry in this one.
I don't think you laughed at all. I just looked over at you and
I think there was one time I was problem was there were times I couldn't tell if you're laughing at the movie or laughing at my reaction to the movie.
Both. I think here's something else the movie did absolutely right. It started off with the song "Your Love" by The Outfield, and it closed with that exact same song.
Okay, that one as far as I'll take that.
And the musical, the ongoing joke between Greg and Dwayne Allman, it was really funny. I appreciated that.
You're more music guys. I kind of figured that joke would ring more true for you.
Well, I don't know how much. I'd imagine Jenny, she knows a lot about music, or the writers know a lot about music. But the joke was that Susan Sarandon dated the lesser brother of the two brothers in the band, when really the lesser brother who died early on in his career is known as one of the greatest musicians of all time. And his other brother's still alive. And they're both incredibly talented, but the whole joke was that you dated the wrong brother. I think it was kind of a music thing for people who know that the one, Dwayne was the crazy, super talented one.
Okay, so for me, if you're a music fan, that one's for you. But it's just...
I liked it.
Fuck. What was that, 10 minutes of me ranting?
Yeah, does it feel good?
No, I don't feel better. I feel angrier. It's like That's My Boy all over again. Every time I think about it,
I wish I went to go see That's My Boy with you.
Well, I have. It was in theaters 2 years ago, so we weren't doing this yet.
Oh. Well.
And if you did, you would not be alive.
I'd probably like it. I'm gonna go buy it this weekend on Blu-ray. Is it on Blu-ray?
Do you know what the concept is for That's My Boy?
It was Adam Sandler as a dad. And
Do you know how he became a dad?
No.
Pedophilia.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah. That's the concept of the movie.
Oh.
It openly encourages it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So, you ever defend that movie to me, I will castrate you.
Okay.
Just, that's a fair warning.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry, people. You're watching a review about Tammy. You're not expecting me to like it. It has Patrick. You're expecting me to yell at him.
I was expecting you to like it and come in the car and say that it changed your life.
Why would you ever think that?
I'm hoping. I'm holding on to hope.
After all we've been through with
holding on to hope.
Frickin' Delivery Man, and
we were on a good track record with Bears. We were both kind of on the same page with that.
Bears was a decent documentary, and
Yeah.
we liked Monsters University.
Yeah. We started off great,
But,
we're getting back to going really great.
We just need to stop seeing comedies together is what we need to stop doing. Because I think that's where our weaknesses lie.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna take you to see a horror movie next.
No, I hate horror movies.
This is gonna be called Revenge. That's
yeah. I will freak out.
I'll be the one. You be the one ranting or just saying how scared you were. I'm gonna be here laughing my ass off.
I'm gonna be the one in the backseat crying and calling you at 3 a.m. when I can't sleep that night.
I'll just respond by laughing. I'll hang up. And I'll
It's gonna creep me out even
followed
more.
by text messages just say Karma's a bitch over and over and over again.
Where's Jenny McCarthy?
This is for pissing me off. This is for Tyler Perry. Singles Mom Club.
Here, Tyler Perry can come comfort you now.
Oh wait,
Where's
no.
Jenny McCarthy to come comfort you and tuck you in?
Where are your motherfucking bears now?
Hey, we both liked that one.
Actually, I was okay with that one.
So I think we can put this to rest. I liked it. I thought it was a solid comedy. It wasn't the greatest comedy in the world, but it's a solid start for her in her writing career.
No, it's not a solid start. It's not a fucking solid start. It's a terrible start. I'll be surprised if she recovers from this, because this is really god-awful.
Oh, no. I think she's going to recover from this. I think it was a good, solid start. It was a stepping stone.
No, it's
in terms of solid dialogue, needs a little more plot development, but I liked it.
It's one gross-out joke.
job.
It's one gross-out joke away from being a Happy Madison film.
Ooh.
Oh, speaking of Happy Madison, I will say this, we both did have the exact same thought at the beginning of the movie. When the movie starts with Tammy running over a deer, but the deer is so horribly CGI'd, we both thought the exact same thing. Where it's like, so this is a sequel to Grown Ups 2, right?
Yeah,
Right?
I thought the same thing.
Which actually, it's almost just as bad. So maybe it would. Well, to me, it's just as bad. I know you actually like that movie. We're gonna deal with that one day. I don't know when.
Loved that movie.
After watching that, after like spending God knows how long trying to review That's My Boy, I would gladly see Grown Ups 2 again. It means I don't have to watch that every movie ever again. That's how much I hate That's My Boy. But
we're gonna watch both of them.
No, you don't even get to joke.
Okay, we won't watch both of them. But anyway, Jenny McCarthy, you did a great job with this film. I enjoyed it. Good job. It's a good movie. I'd give it. I don't know what I'd give it, but I'd say
F.
No, I wouldn't give it an F. It definitely is a
feeble failure.
grade. No, I liked it. It was solid. It was definitely. I was going in there, and I was afraid it wasn't going to be a solid movie. It's a solid movie.
I was hoping it was going to be solid.
It's a passable movie.
It was more of a gas, but I see what I did there. That was a chemistry joke.
Yeah. That was funny.
See, you and my stupid little one car joke is smarter than any of the fucking jokes in this movie.
Oh, I liked that movie. I liked it.
It wasn't.
It was good.
There was no
trailers.
No, I'm not done. Okay, I kind of am. But
yeah, you're on Instagram, like
Facebook. But screw this movie. Like you're watching this movie. You saw me and Patrick on the screen. If you've seen my show before, you knew exactly what was going to happen in this review.
Yeah.
It was going to be a short rant where I did most of the talking.
Physical violence.
And
you don't
Patrick's
try to
like,
slam my fingers in a car door or anything.
You're never going to let that go, are you?
No, I'm never going to let that go.
Well, you know what? I say that's karma at this point. Okay, it's just our views are kind of becoming redundant. Like we need to stop seeing comedies. We actually gotta go see a movie that I might have a chance of liking, or you're really really gonna hate because I kind of want to see you angry for a change. Okay. So, what's that horror movie that just came out?
No horror movies.
You know what? The bad movies are supposed to be like the obligatory one that everyone has to do on the team. You just go there because you actually like them. So, it's like Chris that hated everything. Now I have you that likes everything. So it's a weird contrast there.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so trailers. There was a couple that you missed.
It's okay.
First,
I liked everything I saw.
fair enough. First one we got was a movie called What If. There was a poster for it outside. Do you know what that one is?
No.
It's the one with Danny Radcliffe.
Oh. Is it Harry Potter?
That's Harry Potter.
Is it a Harry Potter movie?
It is not Harry Potter.
Not
I'd actually be very curious to see a Harry Potter movie called What If. It basically looks like a romantic comedy about the friend zone.
Okay.
It actually didn't look that bad.
I'm down to watch it.
It actually has actually has some potential. Like it actually has basically like whole concept is Danny Radcliffe meets a girl, they instantly have a connection, but it turns out she has a boyfriend.
Oh.
So maybe I'm slightly biased because I've been there. And it's a crappy place to be in. But
yeah, it's okay. Daniel Radcliffe is okay.
yeah, he's okay. He's getting there. He's getting there.
He's a good guy.
Like I like Danny Radcliffe, all right. I mean, his acting isn't great. He's still kind of working his way up, but I respect him enough.
That'll be a good movie.
I actually have hopes for that one, so that actually doesn't look that bad. Next one we got was This Is Where I Leave You. This is the one you came in on halfway through.
Nice.
Where it has that guy from Arrested Development. I forget his name.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Oddly enough, come to think of it, like we had like two actors, two of the same actors, in two entirely different trailers.
Yeah.
In this one. But it's basically about a guy who breaks up with his girlfriend, or girlfriend breaks up with him, and then their dad dies, and all the family get together, and that's really all I remember about it. I kind of wacky antics happen. End trailer. It looks like it's trying to have a heart.
It looks good. I'm gonna go see it.
You say that about everything though, except
horror movies.
Yep. Saint Vincent. Which one was that one?
I don't remember. St. Vincent's a band. St. Vincent was the one about... I honestly don't remember. I remember thinking it was really good, and the title, I'm like, oh, why are they naming it after a band? Just kidding. Oh, St. Vincent was the one about the little kid. And,
oh, Bill Murray!
Yeah, Bill Murray.
How did I forget Bill Murray? And Jenny McCarthy.
Yes, thank you! Woo! She's gonna be a good one in this movie.
Actually, yeah, she actually does look sexy better in that one, because she's not playing the dumb redneck. I like her when she's playing straight. I don't hate her in Mike and Molly. I just hate her when she's playing the dumb redneck, because I think quite frankly, it's beneath her. But
that looks good.
It has Bill Murray, so no matter what, I'm going to give it a shot.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I will admit, kind of like you with Jenny McCarthy, I am an unbiased, I am a completely biased Bill Murray fan. So no matter what he's in, no matter how shitty, I'm going to be incredibly apologetic to Bill Murray in it, regardless. I
don't think Jenny McCarthy has done anything super bad yet. I don't think she's done anything bad yet. In music...
Identity Theft and Tammy.
I loved Identity Theft. Oh my god, I forgot about that movie. That's the one with Jason Bateman.
Why am I not surprised?
I love that movie.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, that was good. That was a good movie.
Why?
Well, she's handcuffed to Jason Bateman, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's a good movie.
I really need to take you to movies other than comedies.
We're a slaughterhouse.
How do you go from not comedies to slaughterhouse? I'm sorry. I haven't reached Hannibal territory yet in Rage. So but I'm not going to bring you to a butcher shop. It's like, just come up and it's single sirloin lines, or whatever the hell they call them. I don't know.
I was going to say that in Music World, the singer for my favorite band, I'm like that with him, where he can do no wrong by me, and he releases tons of really questionable material, and like it just gets slammed by everybody, and I'm like, you know what? No, this is a really, really good song. Like, this is a good album. I like this.
Sometimes I can't tell, like, I mean, I know in this case you actually are serious, but like in other cases, like times I can't tell if like you're serious or you're just saying that because you know it's gonna piss me off.
No, I'm serious most of the time. I don't think I intentionally piss you off. I think it comes off like that, but no, I agree. This movie wasn't incredible, but I liked it. It was solid. But anyway, back to St. Vincent.
Alright. Okay, yeah. It looks decent.
I'm gonna go see it.
I mean, again, Bill Murray.
Yeah,
so
Bill Murray.
I'm gonna be there no matter what. Hell, I pretty much saw Monuments Men because I had Bill Murray. But what else do we got? We got Lucy. A psychology major. This trailer offends me.
Oh, that was the one that creeped me out a little bit.
That was how did that one creep you out?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh right,
gets her tummy cut open.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
I need to take in more actions movie, man. We really gotta develop a spine there.
Oh, develop a spine. Anyway.
I mean, you're the one that just glorifies identity theft in Tammy, and yet you'll say her was, that was okay.
It was okay.
Her was 10 times better than either of these movies combined.
Decent movie. I liked it.
It was way better than this. Anyway, Lucy uses that whole 10% of your brain myth, which is scientifically complete horseshit.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that the main scientist movie is defending it like it's fact really kind of pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
And again, what hasn't pissed me off tonight? Dinner was good.
Dinner was good.
So yeah, that was Lucy. It looks like kind of like a generic action movie, kind of like Transcendence, that one with Johnny Depp that came out earlier this year.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same thing.
That wasn't the last one, was it?
No, we got two more.
Yes.
So we got next one was Horrible Bosses 2.
Yes. I liked the first one a lot. I'm excited for the second one. I'll go see it.
You know, you're gonna be surprised to hear this. I actually kind of liked Horrible Bosses.
Whoa, okay, we're on to something here. The first one was really good, and
I haven't watched the entire thing, but the parts I saw, I actually liked.
You gotta watch the entire thing.
Like, I mean, I like the cast. I love Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
I like Jennifer Aniston, all right, you know, when she's not doing the same rom-com over and over.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, no, I actually liked Horrible Bosses. So it's like, they actually had some clever, funny jokes in there. So it's like that scene is hilarious. You know the part I'm talking about, right?
Which one?
It's the part where, like, they're in Kevin Spacey's house, they're sneaking around, there's a cat that just keeps randomly just jumping out of nowhere over and over again.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. Because it's kind of making fun of that horror trope.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. But if it's anything like that, I might actually have a chance of enjoying this one. So, we'll see.
That's gonna be good.
I was a little skeptical about that whole, we're gonna walk in slow-mo for no logical reason.
I thought that was kind of funny.
It's like, I was like, why would you do that in public? You're alone.
But you've never done that with people?
Not
with your friends?
Not in public.
Oh, I do that all the time with my friends in public.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that.
Yeah,
maybe
it's fun.
Maybe they're just Patrick's people. And last one we got Sex Tape, which is a Jason Segel movie, which means the odds are good. I'm not gonna like that one either.
That'll be good. Good movie.
I'm not a Jason Segel fan.
Oh, I love Jason Segel. Jason Segel seems like the nicest guy in the whole world.
I have no doubt he's a nice guy in person.
I want to be best friends with Jason Segel.
I'm sure I'd like to see. I would like to hang with him in person. Like, he's a guy I probably would have a good time with in person. I'm not a big fan of his comedy style. That one, I'm not gonna just bash people for hating it, because that one's an acquired taste. I don't have it. The only time I really liked Jason Segel was in The Muppets. I thought he did great in The Muppets. But I
Love You, Man is probably one of the greatest movies of the past couple of years. One of the greatest comedies of the last few years.
I would respectfully disagree, but
okay.
that's just me. I'm gonna stop there.
There's Michael's standards, there's Patrick's standards.
Clearly, apparently mine. There's like a huge gap there.
It's not a gap, they're just different. They're not better and worse.
You know, I'm kind of starting to notice a pattern in our reviews where it starts with me going, rawr, rawr, rawr. You're just going, and then it turns into a long pause going, probably, and then I'm apparently just a really loud, angry jackass in most of our reviews. I don't want to be a loud, angry jackass.
Lighten up, enjoy life, enjoy movies more.
I enjoy plenty of movies, just not these movies.
Sorry.
I know, me too. I don't like being this way.
It's okay.
You're a good person, but you just need to develop better taste.
I had a dime.
So I'm not the only one. I knew it. I'm not the only person that's gone off on you for this, have I? Armand's done it, hasn't he?
No. No.
Really? He hasn't? I thought of all people I know, he'd be one to do.
No. I think it was a solid movie. I guess I'm just more appreciative of art.
Oh, don't give me that. Bull! Don't give me that pretentious speech. You stop right there.
Okay. Here's the thing. I fully acknowledge that I am the world's pickiest eater. I don't like many things and I'm not open to trying new things. But I will not go off on somebody who says that something tastes amazing. I won't be like, no, that doesn't taste amazing, you're wrong. Because I'm like, okay, I acknowledge that I don't like trying too many new things in the culinary world.
9 times out of 10, I would completely agree with you.
But I can translate that. I will watch any movie, and I will probably like it. I'll probably find the good in it and enjoy it. And I thought that this movie was good.
I will find the one.
Tammy was good.
I will find the one that gets you into rant rage. I will find it.
Okay.
And I will use it to my full extent, and I will enjoy the hell out of it, no matter how terrible the movie is.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, it'll be the best movie. It'll be my favorite movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the one you're gonna hate. Just watch.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll find out. That'll be a challenge.
Yep.
I think that's about it. So we gotta look forward to get out of here. So yeah, I think we made our opinions perfectly clear at this point. More than clear.
So go see it. It's a great movie.
Don't. You know, if you're more like...
Shout out to Jenny McCarthy. Good job.
Okay, people who like Jenny McCarthy, redneck comedies, or road trip movies will probably like this movie.
Everybody go see it.
If you're like me, you won't like this at all.
Bring your dog, bring your children, bring your family.
Don't bring your dog to a movie theater.
Buy it on Blu-ray.
You're just inspiring bad habits now.
Buy it on Blu-ray.
Jenny McCarthy, Big Better Movies. I'm going to end there before you have a chance to interject. So, goodbye. We'll be back later tomorrow with Earth Echo.
10 out of 10.
Shut up.